everyone, hope you're all well. If you like cash stuffing on a small budget, feel free to stick around because that's exactly what we're doing. And today we have makeshift cash tray: 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. So, shall we see where all this is going, gang? Because having just done my 2024 budget, it's made me realise that without having a definite plan for where money goes, it's so easy for it to just disappear into the ether. So, on that note, what would have gone into my hungry dragons, who have now been fed and are on holiday, is going into this one. If you haven't seen this binder setup, go back to the previous video, because I do intend to make life beautiful. Well, for me at least. So, the £50 that would have gone in to the dragons is actually going to help make my life a little easier and a little less stressful. So it's going in here. I'm going to add 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Which gives us rather a lot more nice cheery yellow. And some exceptionally bad colouring, but from this angle you can't tell too much. It's another thing I like about this tracker, that the edges aren't too defined, so you can't tell when I've gone over them or not. But this tracker is from Budget with Cheska. So the first part of this is going towards my 2024 road tax. So I now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 80. Here, big chunk already. But if it gives me less of a headache and gets the money put aside for a bill before it's due, I count that as a win. So, that's part one. Then we'll go into the boring adulting bills, whatever, binder. A beautiful day starts with a beautiful mindset. Mine started too early to think about, but I was expecting a tradesman today, and I'd been given an appointment window from 8 AM to 6 PM, and I thought, no, my luck, they'll turn up at 5 to 6. Nope, they turned up before lunch, and they were all done, dusted, tidied up after themselves, and away by 11:45. Time back for me. So yes, rather happy about that. Fully funded. And I was going to put some money in Bill's cushion, but then I've checked my emails. I started this last month because this is my run up to winter bills, and I have combined gas and electric. It was, if you can just see under the scribble, £96 in credit last month, and I've just checked and it's now 158. So, theory being that I have all that on my account, and then 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. That should be okay for now. I'm not being complacent though. I had over 300 last winter, and it went. So it's not disappeared off the radar, but I don't need it today. So, car, if you've watched one of my recent videos, this is now fully funded. That's for service and MOT in February. Car insurance is next month, and I really don't want to think about that, but that's fully funded, which is the joy of cash stuffing. Previous, I put it on the credit card the month before. Right. Yeah, fuel is empty, but 40 is going in. And then I am going to put £10 into gifts, which gives us 10, 20, 30, 45. And it's a friend's birthday next month, and I would like to send her some flowers for her birthday. That is that for that binder. Next is my family binder, because yes, family does come first. And the money that I was going to put in Bill's cushion is actually going in fun. Because I don't know what the weather's like by you, but it has been so grey, dreary and dismal and wet. I thought I'd see if my son fancied having some fun and going out and doing something. So an extra £10 will not hurt. But that, for this binder, is that. Right. Definitely one to think about. I know what that means for me, but what does it mean for you? Let me know in the comments. Right, savings challenges. It's going to get 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm trying to finish as many as I can before the end of the year, so I can start the new year fresh. Anyone else doing that? And I've got plenty to play with, as you can see. But it's time to give this one a little bit of love again. This is saving for a trip to Las Vegas for a big birthday. I already have 400 in the bank. And today I am going to add another 10. Find the appropriate green pen, because each of these icons is worth £10. And these, you can see, are little mini Las Vegas signs, but when this track is complete it's £400, so we now have 400 in the bank. 20, 30, 40, 50. I've got several more rounds of that to do. I don't think £450 is going to get me to Las Vegas. And a couple of nights in a hotel, much as though I wish. But I do have a couple of years to go before I need the money for that. So, slow and steady, I'll get there. Right. The last remaining £10. Not having my Dragon Challenge has completely thrown me, but came up with a plan, because last week I put £10 in my work in progress. So if I take that out of there, and on the grounds of looking after myself and being kind to myself, what I thought I would do is, I know that we are still in autumn, but this is meant to be for next year. So what I've done is I've crossed a 20 off my winter challenge and made a start. And this challenge is from Budget with Sian. If you want to know what my seasonal challenge is going towards, it is going towards my 2024 TV licence and my 2025 home insurance. But that's it for now. So, all the money's gone, and I'll see you in the next.